That is the wall cloud that we saw out of the storm yesterday that went through parts of Ellis and Navarro counties, and we didn't have any tornadoes form out of that wall cloud, but it was plenty present enough, and there was broad rotation. There was some minor rotation on the bottom side of this, but really not the kind of broad rotation closer to the surface that you need. There was broad rotation aloft, but it wasn't moving down enough to organize this to a certain degree that we were able to get a tornado out of it. The radar is clear right now, but if you have been following the updates today, that looks to be changing as we get into the evening hours. And right now, as of filming this at about almost 2 o'clock here, we are right around 91, 92 degrees here at the studio. Now, the thing is, we could still bring temperatures up quite a bit over the next few hours. But I have forecasted 97, 98 degrees across our area. We could be a couple of degrees below that, but that doesn't change the fact that heat index values with the incredible amount of humidity will be going easily into the 100s today. Talking 102, 103, could be even 105, 106. So you definitely need to be careful outside, drink plenty of fluids, check on family members who may not have the kind of AC that they need, check on pets and those kind of things, wear sunscreen, limit outdoor activity for sure during the heat of the day, 3, 4, 5 o'clock this evening, and then overnight tonight, 71, 72 degrees for those lows. So here's what we're looking at. More storms. Oh, goody. We have a dry line out to our west, and what might be a little bit different about this is looking like possibly a little bit more of an organized situation here. We've been looking at this dry, or rather this stationary front that's been kind of sitting over our area. Well, that's lifting northward and will continue to lift northward across Oklahoma up into southern Kansas. So severe weather will be possible from southwest Kansas all the way through Oklahoma, all the way into north central Texas. And when we see this warm sector light up with this dry line, storms will pop. And what we have seen is about 11 o'clock today or so, 11:30, this was updated, and earlier it looked like there was a slight risk mostly for our western areas. Now that's been updated to kind of shift things east, but also pull down the enhanced risk. You can see there's even a moderate risk from Gainesville and Sherman northward. So not playing around today up on the Red River into Oklahoma. For our area, though, we still are under that enhanced risk. Now you can see it kind of bisects our area. You're on a slight risk further south, but as I've said many times, if any part of a county is considered part of an enhanced risk, I'm generally going to act as if all of us are part of that enhanced risk today, and this could continue to change. We will have to wait and see. I think we've got another update coming in about an hour or so, so we will pay attention to this. Again today, damaging winds, large hail are going to be really the biggest risks. I think hail is probably the one thing we're most tired of. There is a low tornado risk. Again, this doesn't look like a particularly tornado-happy situation or anything, but I do think that we could have enough of a tornado risk that we will need to keep an eye on storms as they move through. Could have more supercells like we had yesterday. One thing about this time of year, though, and I keep being reminded of this by various family members and friends, that yes, we could be looking at drought conditions right now, and we keep getting rain, and that is helpful. I just wish we could get the rain without all the drama. But we are in good position right now. No drought conditions in our area, and we're getting into mid-June. That's a pretty decent place to be. So we'll continue to watch as we continue to get rain, see if that continues to curb this and kind of keep it out of our area. But I'm guessing July, August, we'll see this start to recede back to the east and start to see drought conditions come down once again. But we'll watch, and hopefully, maybe we're getting enough rain into June that we could have a not quite as intense drought as we did last summer. The other thing to watch this time of year is the tropics, and off the west coast of Africa there is a little bit of a tropical wave that we will be watching, and this is forecasted to, if it keeps the current track, to move towards the Caribbean Sea there. So if it does that, could cruise into the Caribbean Sea, could eventually make it into the Gulf, or it could lift northward and go up into the Atlantic Basin. Anything's possible right now. We will have to watch this and see what it does, but there's plenty of time to do that and not affecting our area anytime soon. So here's this forecast. Today, I've got a 20% chance of storms later today. That could go up, but right now I have a 20% chance. I think most of it is north of us. I think anything that does make it into our area could probably be maybe 1 or 2 storms later on today. Now, tomorrow I have clear. It looks like tomorrow the storms will be out of our area. I think they're north of us. And then Saturday afternoon, we look at another chance of storms, and we could have some severe weather then. 97, 98, 99, 99 for a couple of days through the weekend, and then I think next week is when we finally break into those hundreds. Now, granted, I thought we'd be in the hundreds starting today, but we've been pushing this period, this pattern back a little bit, so that could continue to get pushed back, and I doubt anybody's going to really mind that, but we got to get rid of these storms first. We got to get rid of these severe storms and calm things down. Now, roofers are excited, don't get me wrong. They're enjoying the hail that we're getting, but I doubt the people on the receiving end are enjoying it that much. I will say that Synergy Roofing is out doing inspections today, and they're not your door-knocking crazy kind of thing. They're, they let you call them, and they'll check up on some repeat customers and that kind of thing as well. But hey, this is the kind of pattern that is good for us in the summer, but we can go without the damaging conditions. So storms today could be severe. Saturday, more storms possible, could be severe. And I know that event planners are sick and tired of this at this point. I mean, they would really rather do without all of the disruptions to those weekend plans, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. Looks like we should at least keep most of the severe weather north of us at that point. Dry from Sunday on, at least at this moment. We'll keep you updated on that. So stay tuned throughout the afternoon and evening for updates on tonight's round of severe weather.